Hello, good day. Welcome to Horizon Europe to Go. Today, not only on LinkedIn Live, but also in all of our social media platforms. So today we are here with my colleague, Marco Cavallaro. He's also a national contact point for Cluster 2, and we are talking about SSH integration in Horizon Europe. SSH stands for social humanities, social science and humanities, and we will see how these are integrated in Horizon Europe. Before starting, I remind you that you can send any of your questions or comment directly in the comments here, and we will take them at the end. So Marco, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. So as I mentioned, you are Cluster 2 National Contact Point, which is normally Cluster 2, the thematic part of the program on SSH. But today we want to see something a bit broader in this context, right? Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Yes, so thank you for having me. SSH integration is a policy term from the European Commission to describe the collaboration between researchers in SSH, so social sciences and humanities, and researchers in STEM discipline, so science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Mm-hmm. And so it's more than just having a sociologist, for example, in your project, isn't it, right?
Yes. So Horizon Europe, I mean, it's really written in the foundations of Horizon Europe that they want to emphasize this SSH and STEM collaboration. And yeah, this is really because technology alone is not enough to solve the complex societal challenges that we are facing.
But then why is the Commission insisting so much on this point?
Yeah. So I would say there are three reasons. The first one is that social and technical aspects will be explored together. The second one is that it will allow to have an analysis of the consequences a new technology may have on society. And a third reason is that it's push researchers to have the methodological approach of SSH integrated into the research design as of the day one, as of the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Or probably even before, so yes, already a proposal stage.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
I also have heard that this can also help the uptake. And what does this exactly mean?
Yes, so disciplines can be used to analyze trends and developing a new medical intervention. You should take into account how patients and how the surgeons, for example, will react to it. If I take even a more specific example, like palliative care, so it's known that the way patients react to palliative care can be also influenced by some social factors or also religious views. And if I step away from health, if we have, for example, like a digital platform to help with tax declaration, here you need to take into account the needs, the expectations of the citizens who will use this platform, or also the employees in the public sector who will have to work with that. And so yeah, they should be involved in your research design. And I mean, the best people to really analyze their expectation, how they may react to new technology, are the SSH people.
So in a way, this analysis would also help the applicants to to match with the societal impact that normally is requested in Pillar 2 project,
yes,
right?
Yes. Yeah.
And normally they struggle in finding the right direction to describe the societal impact.
Yeah.
And then what about the work program? So if the applicants, the people looking at us today are looking for a topic that requires an SSH integration, where do they find this? Is there a specific sentence?
Yes, so the call texts are quite explicit, I must say. So they sometimes have terms where the SSH contribution is really, you can see that it's expected. For example, if they mention the need for analyzing ethical, legal, or social aspects, or maybe also the term human-centered focus is also quite explicit indicator. And sometimes they're even more explicit by mentioning the disciplines directly. For example, having health economists assessing the cost and effectiveness of a treatment, or sociologists who will study how social factor influence the way people react to a new technology, or even if this new technology is truly inclusive.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So this seems very easy in theory, but what is the typical mistake or challenge you see when applicants are preparing their proposal, when trying to integrate SSH in the project?
Yeah. So the worst one can do is really to have SSH integration as just an add-on in the proposal, something you don't have to think a lot about. But no, the European Commission, especially for these calls where SSH expertise is required, they really insist that SSH must be on equal footing with the rest of the science. And another mistake or maybe misconception is maybe confusion with other terms, like multi-actor approach or stakeholder engagement. So these are, they are really about the involvement of stakeholders in your research value chain, like citizens as end users, for example, or farmers, or industry representatives. But no, I mean, SSH, this is great to have, but SSH integration is really about the science, about working with researchers from psychology or economics or sociology who would help you meet the expectations of the stakeholders that I've mentioned.
So if I understand right, you would not recommend to have, for example, one work package that deals with this only, but rather to have it a bit everywhere where it's relevant in the different work packages.
Yes. That would be a best practice to have SSH components in the scientific work packages where relevant. This looks better in a proposal than having just one work package where you put everything SSH.
Yeah.
So it's a good advice.
Okay, good. And for other advice, where can applicants that are writing now their proposal find the support?
Yeah. So some other advice that I can give, maybe for the STEM researchers, is that when they read the call text, to really grasp the social dimension of it, so that you can see the different expertise that are expected from the European Commission. And also, when you have SSH partner, to give them a meaningful role, as I said, equal footing, and also like a decent budget, because this can also be criticized by the evaluators that there is not enough budget for the SSH research activities. And so there is a key document that you must not miss. and that we will have in the comments, is the Net for Society SSH opportunities document, which lists all the calls in Horizon Europe where SSH expertise is needed.
Okay.
And for each of these calls, they flag the exact discipline. So yeah, so this can help STEM researchers to find the expertise that they need. And they also help SSH researchers to find what calls can be relevant to them if they want to collaborate with the STEM researchers.
And then, if I may, a final place to look for support would be Euresearch. I mean, you can always contact us. The different thematic NCPs can help you, and then Marco probably can have a look more in detail on the integration of SSH, I guess. So thanks for this overview. I will quickly check if we have any question today. Doesn't look like for the moment, but please, we will continue looking at the comments also in the future, so you feel free to still send your questions or contact Marco directly. So we are coming to an end now. If you would send to the viewers of today a final call to action, what would that be?
Yeah. So yeah, I have two call to actions for the two different audiences. So the STEM researchers is really, again, to not underestimate SSH integration in your proposals, especially when it's required, and to not treat it just as an add-on, but this is really something that can help you your project have an impact or to help with the uptake of your solution. And for SSH researchers, I really advise, again, I insist on looking on that Net for Society document that we have, because all the calls are listed there, and it saves you time. Like you don't have to go through all the European Commission websites to find something relevant.
Thanks. So thanks again for being here. Thank you for watching. For today, that's it. We will see each other again in 2 weeks' time, always at the same time, 12:15 at Horizon Europe to go. Bye-bye and see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.